Hey everybody, Ryan from Freedom Fastlane, and I'm walking back from my office right now where I've been celebrating 2 record months in my businesses. 2 of my businesses are having record months, which is interesting because just over a year ago, my businesses were losing tons of money. I was coming off a $100,000 loss in a business and shut down a business that I wasn't passionate about and was really feeling like a pretty crappy businessman. And here I am a year later having record months in several of my businesses, and I think that a big difference in that process has been my philosophy on what success looks like. I used to think that success was like a roaring bonfire. I used to go to summer camp as a kid, and we used to build these campfires where we would stack everything up in a teepee, pour lighter fluid on it because we were cheaters, and we'd light it and the whole thing would erupt all at once. I don't think success is like that anymore. I used to think that you had to stack everything first. You had to have everything stacked strategically before you could put the spark in that would light the whole fire. Now I think success is like the fires I used to put in the fireplace growing up in my parents' house as a kid, where I would strike a match and light a piece of paper, and that piece of paper would catch fire, and then I put a little piece of brush on it, and then I put a little piece of kindling on it, and then I would put a whole log on it. Before you knew it, there's this roaring fire. You know, I used to think you had to have everything right before you could call it success. You had to have everything lined up in order for you to be in a position where you could be successful. And now I realize that success doesn't come all at once. It doesn't come as the result of stacking everything perfectly before you get anything in motion. Now I realize that success is the match that you light, and then you light the piece of paper, and that catches a piece of brush, and it burns and it burns and burns until at one point you look back and you say, man, look at this burning campfire. If you're looking to plant some seeds or strike some matches, over at freedomfastlane.com, we just rolled out the 10-day challenge. And the 10-day challenge invites you to do one thing, plant one seed every day for 10 days. And at the end of those 10 days, you'll have a little spark. You'll have a little match burning, and that will be a seed for success. Hope this was inspiring for you. I'm off to celebrate a record month, and I'll see you at freedomfastlane.com.